Right, so I was just reading this Reddit thread. This guy is installing Windows 10 because, as we all know, Windows 7 is going end of life on the 14th of Jan. He doesn't want telemetry or anything, so I thought I'd just make a quick video on how to do this. I'm doing it in a VM, but same principle applies to a physical machine. And it's important that this starts when you install the OS because there's a bunch of options when you're installing it. So I've just booted this and loaded into it, so don't have a product key. And for this example, I'm going to choose Pro. Home, Education, doesn't matter. It's the same deal for all of these. If that's load, next. Custom, and install onto there. And I'll come back in a second when this is done. Right, 10 years later and it's finally finished up, so this is the usual screen you'll get as soon as Windows is finished installing. So United Kingdom, yes, that's fine. Language, United Kingdom, yeah, that's fine. Or keyboard, yeah. Don't want to add a second keyboard, so skip that. Now here's the annoying part. In version 1909 and on, it kind of forces you into making a Microsoft account, which I don't want to do. If you've installed 7, you want a local account. If you have a Microsoft account, it's been constantly pinging back to Microsoft. I mean, they can even send you clipboard to them now. Yes, it's encrypted, but still. So I'll see if I can get through this. So personal use, yep, obviously, that's fine. Sign in the Microsoft account, no, I want an offline account. Sometimes that option isn't even there. They have this as well. Sign in and get this limited experience is the option we want. It's not limited at all, and you can't even tab to it. Right, who's going to use this PC? I don't know. Admin 1. And again, even better, use an online account. It's just they're constantly trying to goad you into it. You don't want that. So next, password. I'm just going to do 123. 123. Memorable questions. Don't care. Oh god. Of course, if you misclick, you have to go back through it again. Limited. Admin 1. You misclick once and they force you into it. 123. 123. Anything for these really doesn't matter. Windows is so easy to hack that you don't need to bother with this. Okay, do more device active history. No. Get to Windows Assistant. No. And this is the option you want to do every second option. Don't use speech recognition. Don't do location stuff. Don't find my device. Don't track me. Don't send diagnostic data or only send basic. Don't use this other diagnostic rubbish. Ads. Relevant ads. I don't want any ads. Like the upgrade to this is free, which is pretty nice, obviously. Yes, that's great. But if you're going out there and you're buying a Windows license, it's £100 and you get ads. You're paying to be advertised to. It's insane. Okay, there we go. Now I've got the pop-up for this. I'm going to cancel that. We're now finally into Windows. And in this thread on / description, we have sync next. I don't know, but Windows 10 debloater. And the bit we want is the GUI. Scroll down here. This code will be in the description as well. Quick download link. Just going to copy that. Go back into here. Open PowerShell as admin, which you can just right-click the Windows key and press A, or click PowerShell admin. And then, because this is a VM and I'm not in enhanced session mode, I'm going to type it. Don't need that bit on the end. Enter. And that will download and run this directly from the internet and create the test folder. There we go. Debloater. First off, dark mode. Dark mode is good. It's better for your eyes. Thank me later. Disable Cortana. Yes, we don't want Cortana. And as you can see, it's echoing what's happening in the background as well, which is pretty handy. Stop Edge PDF takeover, because I don't want Edge to be the default reader for my PDFs. Maybe I like Adobe and I want to use Adobe, or maybe I prefer Chrome because Chrome is a better PDF reader. Uninstall OneDrive. Don't want OneDrive. That will get rid of it itself, and it will block it in GPO by just disabling the use of OneDrive for file storage entirely, and it removes it from Explorer. So this should reload Explorer when it's done. I can't drag this, but uninstall OneDrive, please wait. Cool, that's done. Back into the debloater, disable telemetry tasks. So that gets rid of the people icon, gets rid of all this other rubbish. Okay, disabled. Unpin tiles from start menu. This usually doesn't work in here. You're supposed to do this in audit mode, but I'm not in audit mode, so it probably won't work. Yeah, it didn't work, but you can just right click and unpin, or arrow key to it, and tab over, and then just, if you've got the menu option, just that and enter. So just do that for each one. There we go, clean start menu. Move bloatware reg keys. So that gets rid of all the bloatware's reg keys. So they just aren't in the registry, it can't refer to them anymore. Cool, and then just remove all bloatware. And this gets rid of all the junk. No Xbox, no Candy Crush, no Get Office, but it's only a trial version where we want you to pay more. But it does keep the useful ones, like Calculator, because Calculator's an app now. And what's the other one? Photo Viewer, because if you completely get rid of it, there's no Photo Viewer. It's a bit mad. Okay, that's all done. Try and remove reg keys again, because there might be some left over from after that's run, but chances are it doesn't really matter. And again, you can revert this if you wanted to as well. You can even install .NET 3.5 if you really need it, but I very much doubt you will. Cool, that's done. That's done. Start menu. Should be pretty clean. So is Xbox in here? It is. If I try and open it, it might try and reinstall it. Yeah, it has. It might require a reboot after this has been done. Try and remove it again, and try and get rid of them again. Again, this is running as admin, so it should be working, but Windows likes to reinstall its own stuff. And I don't like this big search box. All of this down here, it looks annoying. If you've got a small screen like this, look at the taskbar space. I've got nothing, so I prefer to right-click taskbar, don't show task view button, don't show Cortana, and change the search down to hidden. Much cleaner. If I need to search for anything, I just press the Windows key on my keyboard and just type. If I want Edge for some awful reason, there's Edge. I don't want to use Edge, so unpin Edge, unpin the store, unpin mail, and runbox iExplore 98. Go straight into here, download Chrome. Just don't use Edge at all because it's garbage. Select what they actually want, download, run, brilliant. But that should now be fully debloated. I'm just going to give it one more reboot. So it's not fully removed it all, but it's gotten rid of a lot. Can run that again though, just to be doubly sure. Okay, remove bloatware. It's possible it's not even getting rid of Xbox, so maybe I just haven't noticed. Oh no, it is getting rid of it. Either way, this is a much cleaner version of Windows now. There's no rubbish in here. One good example actually, if I go directly into the settings and go to updates and then delivery optimization, right here it will allow downloads from other PCs. This is, I'm okay with this. If it can download patches from other PCs on my LAN, that's fine. You know, it's gigabit LAN, it's fine. But if you just accept all the options when you're installing Windows, this option set, nobody wants this. Even if you have a fast upload or if you've got a rubbish upload, you're going to be uploading tons out to the internet for no apparent reason, just wasting your bandwidth and saving Microsoft some money. So no, or just entirely disable this. I've never actually seen this work, to be honest. But getting off topic, that's basically how to debloat Windows 10 to a somewhat usable state and much more like 7. Again, you might want to get rid of the quick access rubbish here. You can just do that, right click options, change that to this PC, clear that, clear that, clear that, okay. And then just hit U every time to unpin all this and use this. And 3D objects is a thing apparently, because everyone's now a 3D artist, so we need a 3D objects folder directly in Explorer. I don't know why that's there, but it's much cleaner now and it's better. So I hope this helps.